Welcome to the Infinite Escape Room, the puzzling podcast where a bunch of geographically diverse chums come together, have a drink, and work together to solve a homemade escape room. I'm Ben Levy-Griffiths, and today I am drinking a Bishop's Finger. I'd forgotten what it was called then. It's all right. I didn't think I liked this one, but it turns out I do.
You bought it again?
No, it was bought for me. You know when someone buys you beer and you're like, thanks, I'm not really sure I like that. But it turns out that I do. So, and joining me this week, we have
Anna, and I am drinking a Brewdog Punk IPA, which is also another drink that I wasn't sure that I liked, and then someone bought it for me, and I've grown to enjoy it.
I'm Dom. I'm drinking Hobgoblin Gold, which is beer. It's very tasty beer, but that's what it says on its beer.
I'm Chris, and I'm drinking a glass of milk.
Nice.
Nearly bedtime.
Yeah, basically.
Is it fancy milk?
It is again. I think I had this on a couple of episodes back. It is Cow Molly milk from comes with our fruit box. So it's local milk.
Oh,
milk and honey is the one.
Does it come warm?
No, it does come cold.
Okay, so not that fresh then.
No, it's not. It's not just straight out of the cow and into my mouth.
They don't just have a tube system rigged up.
It's just a long tube. But the cows can still they're still like free. They can still wander around the field. So there's a bit of slack in it. And if you just get at the wrong time, all of a sudden you can get yanked out of your hand. It's not good.
I bought a t-shirt today. Well, I bought a t-shirt, I had it delivered, and it arrived warm. Just really warm. Like it had just come off the press. It's really weird. Do you like it? It's got
Can they see it? Yep.
Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On, with some kind of Kabbalistic image.
You'll have to get a picture of that now for all of the listeners.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is still terrible radio.
Yeah, all the pictures.
What do you think of my curtains, listeners?
Now we have to have a picture of the curtains.
Your curtains or Anna's curtains?
The landlady's curtains, I guess.
Right, before we begin, I'd like to thank our Patreons for their continued support, and I'd like to give a special shout-out. That would be Lily, Colin Walker, and Maggie. Thank you very much to you all for helping keep the show on the metaphoric road. So, just what is the Infinite Escape Room? Well, it's like any other escape room you may be familiar with, but this one reaches across all known themes, retail parks, and dimensions. And because it's infinite, there is no end. Every room in the Infinite Escape Room links into the next, in one big never-ending escape experience adventure. Each week, one of us will present a part of the Infinite Escape Room, while the others try and solve it. If you don't escape within 30 minutes, then terrible things shall befall you, and if you break anything, you will lose your deposit, which this week is your sense of taste.
Literal sense or metaphorical?
For eating, or my sense of aesthetic taste.
Whichever you would find most devastating.
I mean, there's definitely less for me to lose from my aesthetic taste.
Then it would be your physical sense of taste.
No, please don't.
Are we ready?
Aye, Captain.
Oh.
Yes.
Then let's enter the Infinite Escape Room. Previously in the Infinite Escape Room, you were frolicking around at the beach, having plenty of G&Ts while looking over an idyllic bay, and scoffing far more than you should have at all of the all-you-can-eat buffets. You bought tons of souvenirs, including some stuff that you hope won't get picked up at customs. Alas, like everything, there comes a time when life has to go back to normal. You've packed up your combined suitcase, complete with tier sticker, and headed off to the airport. You stuff free snacks and chug down drink after drink at the VIP lounge before embarking on your flight back to the land of Tyr. After what feels like an infinite flight, you finally land. You get up, aching slightly, and head off of the plane and into the airport. You drudge through security and into baggage. You wait for your bag to come, but it doesn't. Finally, you go to find a member of staff. You explain what has happened, and the staff member calls security. No sooner as you've registered what's happened, you're being dragged off to a side room. Security says, "We believe that this is your case. We believe you are smuggling illegal items. We're going to give you 30 minutes to open the case and place it onto that conveyor belt. If it's not open in 30 minutes, then we shall be at liberty to detain you. Oh, and if you put anything through that isn't open, or anything that isn't a case, we shall assume you are not cooperating, and shall be at liberty to detain you too.
This means I can't put Dom through.
Alas.
Yeah, no posting anybody.
You try it.
Security walks from the room, and you hear the door click locked. It looks like your time starts now.
Okay, that's
What would
good.
you like to do?
I think I'm just so used to Mike's episodes that I was fully expecting a cavity search before the episode began.
It's Ben's episodes have had less setup lately. I've been I feel like I can do this so far without notes.
Cool.
Can we have a look at the bag?
There is a bag on a table in the middle of the room. You recognise the bag. It is your bag. It has the tier sticker on it. It is locked with that 10-digit lock that you put on it that actually, now you come to think about it, none of you can remember. The bag is on top of a table, and the table appears to be on top of a pair of scales. There is a wire going off from the scales to a display on the wall. Would you like to look at the display on the wall?
Can I try the code 123456789 first?
You can do. That doesn't appear to work. They're a combination of what appears to be random symbols.
Yeah, scales.
The display on the wall from the scales reads 14.52 kilograms.
10-digit lock.
What's that in Imperial?
I'm sure Google could tell you.
Why are we going back in time now?
I just never learnt my weights properly.
Did you know that they suggested going back to imperial measurements?
I'm sure Boris would love that.
Yeah, nationalist nonsense.
Yeah. They're trying to do some British day at my daughter's school. Anyway, I should probably try and solve the puzzle.
Yeah.
If I get on the scales, what do they read?
It reads 14.52 kilograms plus your weight.
Does it say that? It's a very diplomatic scale.
Incredibly diplomatic. Especially after lockdown.
Would you like to have a little bit more of a look around the room?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
You can see the door that you came in through, which you are pretty sure is locked. And you can see a conveyor belt with a hole that leads into God knows where. Also in the room is a desk with what looks like a computer at it. Above the desk is a little key safe on the wall. The desk has got 3 drawers in it. There is a plant with a rather large looking plant pot, and next to it there is a bin. And off to the side there is a rack with other cases in.
Can I have a look in the 3 drawers, please?
The doors appear to be locked.
Cool.
Okay, the plant is suspicious to me. Can I lift up the plant or lift up the pot?
The pot, unfortunately, is rather heavy. It takes a couple of you to lift it. Lifting up, there is nothing underneath apart from like a little dish to catch any water that comes out.
Does the plant like gently pull out of the pot?
No. You start to pull it up and like clumps of soil start coming with it.
Does the computer switch on?
The computer is on. The monitor shows it's at a login screen. It needs a username and password.
Do we know how many digits that needs to be?
It doesn't seem to say.
So what else we have? We had the key safe. Can we look at that?
The key safe needs a combination. It needs 6 digits.
Is there anything interesting in the bin?
There is a bunch of rocks and also a crumpled piece of paper. Would you like to look at the crumpled piece of paper?
Nah.
No, I'd like to look at the rocks. No, look at the paper.
The rocks appear to be a collection of...
I was half expecting like a 5-minute description of like geology of the rocks.
You look at them, they look stonily back at you.
Oh, no puns, Ben.
Would you like to look at the piece of paper?
Yes, please.
Yes,
Okay, the bit of paper is coming into the chat and it will be in the show notes.
Ooh.
What our solvers are currently seeing is a calendar page from September 2017. And it has some writing on which they are going to go and describe now. The picture of the calendar is in the show.
So they don't empty their bins very often.
The Norman's on holiday. Oh, he's 48 today, so that's his birthday. So that's usually a password. So that might go in there.
Yeah, but then I have to work
Dunno.
out what
Also, could be a birth.
2017 minus 48 is.
Yeah, and that's not too difficult to do.
Feel free.
Got 2 art students here. We need
work it out. 9.
There's a calculator on the desk as well.
No,
Okay.
no, I want to do it in my head now.
I'm refusing to use my brain. I'm sorry.
So he was born in 1969.
Yeah. I was trying to work out 1969 or 1971, but yeah, couldn't work out which way the one went.
So that's 1591969, I guess, or 1509.
And then he had an audit, and the results came in. What day is it today, according to this calendar?
Yeah, can we try? No, can we try that on the 6-digit code for the key safe? So what was that?
What's
69 09
06 09 69.
15. 15, yeah.
So you want 690915.
wrong.
I think so, yeah.
That goes into the combination lock and doesn't seem to do anything.
is that
Although you feel that you're on the right tracks.
is that a standard order? Yeah. What do we do? 150969.
Wheeling 150969 into the combination lock, it pops open.
Hooray!
Ben, I'm upset that you didn't use like ISO standard date ordering.
I would have done, but it generally confuses people.
I was confused as to why you were guessing that one. I was just like, why is he doing it out of order?
I'm not doing it out of order. I'm doing it in like
A standard order.
year, month, day, which is the date format. Like we can all agree makes
It is.
sense.
It is the champion format of dates.
No, start with the smallest, go to the longest.
No, because that's useless. Like you have no information.
You have 22 minutes left.
What day it is of the
okay.
month is more important to me than what year it is. Like, if I ask someone, what's the date? And they go, oh, it's, okay, 2021. I'd be like, I know. They'd be like, okay, June. I'd be like, I know.
But if you were like a time traveler and you just suddenly turned up somewhere, then you wouldn't have that information.
No, because that's why you always say, what year?
Okay, while these guys are arguing, can I have a look at what's in the safe?
Of course you can. There is a single small key.
Okay, I pick
Can
it
we
up.
use the key on the
Yeah.
drawers?
Yeah.
You can do, yes. Unlocking the top drawer seems to unlock all of them. Which drawer would you like to look in?
The top one.
In the top drawer, there is a notebook. Would you like to have a look through the notebook?
Yes.
It's in the chat down. It will be in the show notes.
Oh, nice.
It's
Well,
basically
that's it.
blank all the way through. There's just a single page with writing on.
That's easy. Can we put the username Norman and the password? Well, I'm going to read someone's password out loud. That's terrible.
So that's backslash forward slash.
Yeah.
Either is that an L or a 1?
It's Viking, but done kind of leet speaking.
But is that an L or a 1? Because it's not the same as the I. Should we try backslash forward slash small L K
Big I, N.
small L and 9
Small L?
Small N.
N?
No,
Sorry,
yeah.
yeah.
That is unfortunately incorrect.
Well, maybe it's an I then. Capital Y. No, it can't
capital
be.
I, 'cause we've got
okay.
one.
A 1?
It could just be that Ben's done a bad job of drawing it.
I don't buy that.
Sorry, what are you now typing in?
Oh, maybe it's a big V. Maybe it is a V.
No, that's a backslash forward slash. Surely.
I don't know. The kerning's all fucked up. Ben, better kerning next
So
time.
let's try backslash.
Blame Norman's handwriting.
The backslash forward. Well, I mean, his cursive is beautiful. Backslash forward slash 1 capital K capital I small N 9.
And Windows XP logs in.
Oh God! We're on Windows XP. This is a
It's the
problem.
Infinite Escape Room. It's always Windows XP.
Is it got antivirus on it at least?
Absolutely not.
Oh no! Okay, no one plug anything into this computer. Be very careful.
There is a single file on the on the desktop marked report.pdf.
Okay, can I ignore that? Go into the PC and check for any folders marked "Do not enter" or "Work" or "Temporary" or anywhere you might hide porn.
Are you wanting to search manually, or are you going to use the find functionality?
I think a manual search is quicker than Windows XP search.
Okay, so you press start, and about 5 seconds later, the start menu pops up, and I presume you want to check my computer.
Yes, yeah, of course.
Okay, you hear the hard drive whir and clunk and whir, and finally the outline of a window pops up, and slowly almost pixel by pixel, the computer draws in the contents of my computer. You have a range of drives to choose from. You have got the Q drive, the D drive, the C drive,
Ben,
and
you're already dragging out a very, very bad joke, mate.
you have got 18 minutes left.
Okay, what's in the report PDF?
The report PDF is... The report PDF is rather wordy, but get the gist that basically a smuggler that they've seen coming through has managed to get through by peeling off the outer of their case and pasting it onto another case and passing it off as their own.
What?
Sorry, what's the outer of a case?
Like the leather outer.
Okay. Well, did our case have a leather outer?
Would you like to inspect your case further?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, inspecting your case further, it does indeed have a leather outer, and several of the corners are already slightly starting to peel away.
Can we?
Can I try
Yeah.
taking the outer off?
You start to pull at one, in fact, but all of you start to peel away the corners. As you start to tug, you have an awful suspicion that this is going to tear, and your tongues tingle with potential loss of taste.
Breakages.
Right. Let's not then carry on with that.
Can I peel off the tear sticker? I've just been wanting to do it since the beginning. I feel like there's something...
No, it looks like one of them ones that is like it's just going to tear as you take it off.
All right, okay, I won't bother.
The other there was like a collection of like other cases in the corner somewhere.
There is, yes.
Can we take a look at them?
You can do. I will remind you that you've only looked at one of the 3 drawers, but let's go have a look at the rack of cases. The cases, there are 5 of them. They all look to be roughly the same size as your case. There is, there's some ones that have, a couple of them are black. There's a brown one. There's one that looks just like it's made of aluminium, and there's a red one.
Are any of them marginally bigger than our case?
No.
Damn.
So would you say that someone could peel, just because peeling off an outer of a suitcase is new to me, can we rule out the aluminium one?
I'm guessing so. Can we check the other 2 drawers, please?
Yeah.
You can do. Would you like to look at the cases any more before you do that? Or would you like to...
No drawers. Back to drawers.
Back to the drawers. Okay. In the middle drawer, you find a dinner knife, as in like one that you eat dinner with, and 3 bags of sugar.
Okay.
Can I break open one of those bags of sugar and rub a bit of one of them on my gums to see if it's sugar?
You can do. Your teeth tingle in slight pain. It is definitely real sugar.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
yeah.
I don't do much
I'm
cocaine.
not familiar with the alternative reaction that you were looking for there.
It's definitely not pasty flour.
Well, no, I was just thinking if you have bags of white powder in the customs department of an airport, it's unlikely to be sugar.
It isn't, just for the record, it's not powdered sugar, it's granulated.
Okay.
That's just quite clearly sugar. Okay. And the bottom drawer?
Could be meth.
In the bottom drawer, there is a hot glue gun with a brand new pack of sticks of glue. And there is also several containers of rubbing alcohol.
This sounds like we've got equipment to get the sleeve off.
With rubbing alcohol, yeah, and then we need to stick it onto another case. I guess it doesn't matter which case.
Well, can we look at the other case? Can we check inside them and try and find one that's about the same size as ours?
Yeah.
So you go and look at the cases. The first 2 are locked. There's no way of opening them. The last 2 are locked. There's no way of opening them. And the middle one is open.
Okay, so we need to use that one.
Was the middle one of the brown ones, the black ones, or the aluminium one, or the red one?
The middle one was the aluminium one.
Oh.
Let's take a look inside.
Looking inside, it is completely empty.
Well, the other case is completely empty inside.
Well,
they all locked.
I don't know. 'Cause
They're all locked.
Can I give them all a shake?
Stuff in some of them, yes. But
Okay.
you've got no idea what is inside, whether it's more illegal stuff to bring in or...
Okay.
or not.
How would we use the other equipment we've got to get the case off?
Okay, so we've got rubbing alcohol to remove the outer case that's stuck on. Then we can put that onto this other case, the aluminium one, and stick our cover onto it with the glue gun. The question is, how do we get our stuff out of... Because obviously we can use the rocks to weigh down the other case so they don't know that something's missing. But then how do we get our stuff out of the case in the first place to put it into the other case? We still need to unlock the case that's on the table.
All they asked for is for your case to be open and on the conveyor
Yeah, that's
belt.
what I was thinking.
I'm just
You're all
assuming that
feeling
we've got
kind of-
smuggled things. And
No, they just asked for
you
our
have.
case.
okay.
They just,
but
yeah.
yes, you're rather twitchy for
They're-
them to actually find what's in your case.
They're video game guards. So if we just convince them that we've opened our case and everything's fine, we can happily walk out with another case. Not a problem.
Yeah. Cool. And we just have to say goodbye to our stuff and be okay with it. To learn to let go.
Yeah, that's fine. I ruined all my
I'm
clothes on
I'm
holiday
pretty
anyway.
sure we can walk out with it
The
anyway.
look on Dom's face was like, I've never seen this stuff, but I don't want to leave
You
it.
need to know what it is.
Well, no, I was picturing my
I was
holiday
like,
stuff.
my holiday is ruined.
I was like, I take my best shirts on holiday. I don't know if I really want to just.
I've seen Dom sad at an airport, and that's the same look. Yeah, holiday is ruined. Okay.
Okay, so do we think? I mean, what's the knife and sugar for?
I presume the knife is to help get the case off.
So, yeah.
Or should we try?
Can we?
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, can we use the rubbing alcohol to try and like lubricate the outer sleeve from our suitcase, and the knife to pry it off?
You can do indeed, yes. Squirting some of the rubbing alcohol on sort of breaks down the adhesive used to stick the leather to, actually, now you notice it, your aluminium case. And you are able to pry it off more easily by using the dinner knife. You have several flaps of leather, and your case is now naked.
Ooh, look at that.
Okay, but then you say it's flaps of leather. It's not a single piece.
No, it comes in a couple of pieces, because obviously there's at least two halves to a suitcase.
Okay.
Okay.
So
then-
reattaching them. How do we reattach it to the
With a
other
glue gun.
case? Because
The hot glue.
we've got a glue gun, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
At first, I thought the sugar. I thought we
It's
could
almost-
melt the sugar. But
Yeah, it's almost like I haven't got note.
We would be swarmed by wasps the whole way home.
holiday double ruined. Okay, so
So should we try and glue the cover onto the other aluminium suitcase?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. We do that.
Cool. Excellent. So you plug handily by the computer. There is a double socket with one of the sockets not used. So you
Wait. We're using a plug and we haven't tested the fuse yet. Of course, everyone does that.
This
first.
is a government building.
it's got a recent pat test label on it. You think?
Oh, it's got a pat test letter. That's fine. Of course, I always check pat test labels.
So you plug the hot glue gun in, and it heats up pretty quickly, and you affix the flaps of leather to this open case.
Okay. So I mean, now we just need to swap them, right?
No,
Could we now
we're
have
done. We put our suitcase in
on the
the
conveyor belt?
stand, and we put the fake suitcase one we just swapped on the conveyor belt open.
Yeah.
Do you want to
The
place
weight.
anything?
No, the weight needs to match. Was it 14.5?
Yeah.
We put the
I've written it
rocks
down
in-
for once. 14.52.
So we need to put 14.52 kg of rocks in there.
Yeah. Put the
Yeah.
rocks in the suitcase and then put the suitcase on the scales.
Okay, so the rocks and the suitcase come to 13.52 kilograms.
Okay, I pour sugar in to try and get it up.
Yeah.
Just
Put to pour sugar in, or just use one of the 1 kilogram bags in.
I'll put one on the one.
no, I'm
kilogram bag.
pouring. it allows for specificity.
Wonderful. Okay, fine. The sugar company seems to have shortchanged this airport because you're now at 14.51 kilograms.
I go in and very carefully remove. Is it 10 grams? 10 grams of sugar?
Wonderful. Yeah, you add more sugar in. You've now got a 14.52 kilograms.
Oh, was
It
it
was
5
worth pouring it.
So we now put that on the conveyor belt, and how do we send it through?
Is there a button?
Placing your case onto the conveyor, it starts to make its way into the darkness, beyond the room. A green light shines brightly, and you hear the door unlock. Pushing the door open, you see no one on the other side. You've escaped. Now you just need to find your way out of the airport.
Can I grab the bag as we go, please? I want to make sure we still keep our stuff.
Yes.
Fine, yes, you grab your bag and, for what it's worth, the other 4. And congratulations, you have escaped into the airport and you had 8 minutes and 5 seconds left.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, we did all right.
Nice.
I was terrified you were either not going to get that at all, or were going to get it in like 5 seconds.
It was surprisingly linear for one of yours. Ben.
There were
In a
a
very
few,
enjoyable way. It was great.
Yeah, I
It's
thought it was
almost like I've had other things on in life.
when I saw the calendar page, I just thought, oh, I really hope all of this doesn't become relevant, because that's a lot here. If there's that many stages to this.
I thought that having a calendar page with 48 today was just a bit too unreal.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can just have that on its own. Yeah.
It would just say birthday. No one's happy about being 48.
No, but I guess if you had just had an audit, being 48 was probably quite a nice thing.
Something to look forward to. That was a really fun one. I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah, I really tried to overcomplicate it, because I was thinking we had to get our stuff out, then relock it. And then wasn't necessary.
Thanks very much for listening. You can subscribe to us on all of your favourite apps, feeds, iTunes, and at our website, www.theinfiniteescaperoom.com. You can also follow us and get in touch via Facebook and Twitter at tier_podcast. If you enjoyed the episode, and we really hope you did, we'd be much obliged if you could leave us a review on iTunes or Facebook, as it's a massive help in reaching new audiences. And as mentioned at the top of the show, we're also on Patreon. If you'd like to support the show, head over to patreon.com/The Infinite Escape Room, where you can listen to episodes a week early, have your name mentioned on the show, get unedited episodes, and more. We love you lots, and we hope to see you next time in another Infinite Escape Brew, because that's what I've got written down here. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.